Now, this is going to be interactive. Everybody will work. This is mathematics. I'm just here to show you guys some skills, but those skills, you'll be learning them practically yourself as we are going along the way. You learn it practically, especially when your answer is supposed to contain some symbols, and those symbols are not on the keyboard. How do you go about it? I will tell you how to source for those symbols. And then once it's mathematics that you want to do, you know that the school will not allow you to go in with your phone or with a calculator. Some centers will not allow you. If you are lucky, if your center is not that harsh, they may allow you to go in with calculator if it's a math course you are doing. But some centers, they will not allow you to go in with any, whether it is scientific or normal calculator, it will not be allowed. So what if you are in a center where it is not allowed? The moment you are logging like this and you are seeing your questions like this, your MTH is a 3-unit course. Any 3-unit course will be 1 hour, 30 minutes. You can see that our time is 1 hour, 30 minutes. That is the first thing. It's not 1 hour. Secondly, once you are on your exam screen like this, go to the start menu. I believe anyone doing MTH101 is definitely someone in the science class. So you guys should know how to navigate a computer. So, okay, you have something to say. I'm with you. iPhone, your hands, you have your electronic hands up. Do you have something?
Yeah, hello. Yes, I have a question. I thought the exam is going to be. Are we going to like a physical exam center? I thought it's e-exam that like you can write it from maybe your house or something.
You are going to write in your center, except you register for virtual exam. That is the option for virtual exam. That is one you write from your house, but you have to register for that one separately. And I think that is closed already. It closed the
Oh,
same day
wow.
that registration closed. So no more option for virtual exam for this semester. Next semester again, you are all going to the center to write the exam. The laptops are there. Your own is just to log in and start your work. That is it. So once I'm logged in like this, and even before I log in at all, once you are on your system, before it's time to start the exam, locate the search box. The box here, the search box here, and you can type search for calculator instead of you to be looking for calculator around. Once you type calculator, it's going to bring it out. This is my calculator on this app. Then I can open it. So once I'm sorry, things I had network issue then. Hope you guys can hear me now. Like I should switch this network. Please, those that are here, can you hear me? It was you guys that were stopping us for math tutorial. We are here now. They are not available. Although I know the time is, some people are just returning from work or still at work. Please, for those of us here, can you hear me clearly? Can we proceed? Hello?
I can hear you. Good evening, sir. You can proceed. I can hear you, sir.
All right. So the first question we have here, if you have this kind of question, there is no much issue on this one. This is something you can, and mind you, it's going to be 100 questions. It's not like your GST that was 70 questions. Your maths will be 100 questions because it's a 3-unit course. So you have a lot of questions to do in 1 hour, 30 minutes. Don't waste time. The same principle of time management we use in GST 101 is the same principle we will use here. Don't waste time. Any page you see you can't attempt anything, just move on. So let's look at this question 1. I hope you guys can see it very well. I should zoom it in a bit. Good. This is looking perfect now. So now, given that the universal set U, I will not be reading the questions, so I just here to, when you are rewatching this for the recorded version, you can be practicing the question yourself one by one to prepare for exam. So let's look at that question 1. What is likely going to be the answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? Which one are we going for? You have to participate. Oh. I'm not the one writing this exam. If you have to solve this, you have 1 hour, 30 minutes. I think you have less than 1 minute to spend on each question. That is the first thing you have to know. You have 100 questions to answer in 1 hour, 30 minutes. And 1 hour is just 60 minutes. So you have 90 minutes for 100 questions. It means you don't even have up to 1 minute per question. So what will be the answer to question 1? You guys should learn to participate. We are having a revision for the exam. Are we there? Or we should reschedule this class to a better time if this time is not okay?
So let's premise. Yes. It should be C, sir.
See?
Yes, sir.
All right. In a group of 250 students, 170 are boys. If 120 students, including all the girls, wear glasses, determine the number of boys that wear glasses. That is under, this question is under, which topic is that? I hope you guys have been reading for the exam. What's the correct answer?
250 and 70
The answer is 40 actually. So you learn how to do the calculation. Some of these questions, you meet them directly. Let me just give you that. The way they are like this, you still meet them without even changing anything. Now, two sets A and B are said to be disjoint if, I think set is a very simple one. We all know sets. Two sets.
Yes.
Which one is the answer? Disjoint of set means that they have nothing in common. So their intersection is an empty set. Is that also? I think this will be the answer.
Yes, sir.
The intersection of two sets that are disjoint is 0. They don't have anything in common. Question 4, out of the 40
Yes, sir.
in a class of 22, so in the class, if 22 take chemistry and 17 take physics and blah, 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 what will be the answer? Yeah, this is where you are trying to learn speed. We have just 1 hour, 30 minutes, and we have 100 questions. To be like magic. That's why they say e-exam is hard, it's hard, it's hard. It's not hard though. So what is our answer here to this question? Let's learn speed. Spend maximum of 1 minute on each question. Maximum of 1 minute. Even at that, so you are not going to cover all the questions if you are spending 1 minute on one question. Okay, let me be helping us with the ones that we can't quickly come up with answers like this because we don't actually have time. The answer to this one should be D, I think. So the notion, this notion now, this is the symbol. Huh? In mathematics means,
Yes, sir.
what does this symbol in mathematics mean?
B. Member.
Are you sure? Is that not such that? I think that is such that too. But if you say we should go for member, I'll go for it too.
Okay. No. We'll go for such that.
Okay. So next.
Member is the other
The
other way
other
round.
way
It's
round.
not
Okay. Yes. When it's
member.
now we have a lot to type here. The theory of sets lies at the dash of mathematics. This is one of the first statements in Unit 1, if you remember, in your course material. It lies at the foundation. You understand?
Okay.
A set is any well-defined list. Dash. What is the next in there? In your material, collection. I still remember all these things. Hope I'm correct. You see the way I'm typing it?
Yes, sir.
Because it's in between words.
Yes.
Although we say that one doesn't mean, but it's better to write it all in small letter like this, since it's not a proper noun and it's in between words. Now, sets will usually be donated by dash letters. Capital letter. Sorry, I'm not. Set to be donated by capital letter. It is the element of sets that we donate with what? Small letters. Lowercase letters will usually represent the dash in our set. The what? In set, what do we use capital letter to represent? Sorry, small letter to represent lowercase letter. They are also called small letters. I mentioned it earlier. Elements, the element of the set. Why you use capital letter to represent the name of the set, we use the small letter to represent the elements of the set. Don't forget, those ones are cheap questions that are supposed to bypass and quickly get your score. It's not calculation that you have to crack your brain. Now, the set which contains no element is called the dash set. The null set.
Empty set.
Now, is either empty, null, but in most cases, it's null that we have. So let's go to the next page.
Okay, sir.
A set is called dash if it has a limited number of elements. That is finite set. If you remember under finite and infinite set, when it is unlimited, it is infinite. When it is limited number, that means you know the end of that set. It is finite. Now, given the equation of a circle, y squared plus x squared minus 14x minus 8y plus 56 is equal to 0. Evaluate its radius. This question is directly in your material. Please, learn not to waste time much on this kind of questions because you meet them a lot. They like putting this kind of question a lot in the exam. So, if you can quickly guess through, although from looking at it, this is a popular question even in TME and exam. The answer is supposed to be 3. The radius is 3. I won't teach you the calculation here. When you are watching this again, the recording, try to calculate them, solve them. You can use this video too to prepare yourself for exam. Now, find the equation of the circle, 2, 3 and radius 4. What will be the equation of the circle? 2, 3 radius 4. That is x minus y. Is it A or is it A or B?
It's A.
The answer is either A or B. So if A is equal to 3 minus 2i and bi blah, 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 find the magnitude of A plus B plus C. You know how to find magnitude. You first look for the absolute value of the sum of each of them. Then you take it over the... What will be the answer to this? So let's go for D. From what I remember from this kind of question. Sorry, I've crammed some of those questions. Determine the value of x if x squared plus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. What will be the value of x? Let me give you small time. It's under my internet. Now, I want to say something while you are solving that. If you eventually go to a fill in the gap question, that your answer, in your answer, it requires the root form, this symbol. This is what you do. You look for a question among your questions that has this root form there. Highlight it and copy the root form. So in that you're filling the gap that it requires you to, maybe your answer is 4 root 2. or 3 root 2. You have to copy the root symbol from the question like this, then paste it in that fill in the gap. That's what we used to do. That is one skill you need to know in mathematics. When your answer requires, in filling the gap, requires a symbol, you look for the symbol from the questions, whether that same question or other questions around, and paste it there, then write every other thing that surrounds it. That is one thing you should know. That is one skill in solving maths. Now, and don't forget to consult your calculator, of course. It's because this one we are just doing them. If you are doing it for real, you know you need to calculate some things instead of this guesswork we are doing. Now, determine the value. What is the answer?
The answer is
It's actually
S is equal to,
the answer is A, minus
okay.
1,2. When you are doing
Oh
the
yes.
revision, you try to check it out back. So given A is equal to 3 plus 4i and B is equal to 2 plus 5i, find A times B. AB means A times B. And it's they both have imaginary numbers, that I. So what will be our answer? Don't forget that when you are multiplying equations like this that have imaginary number, you handle the imaginary numbers separately and those whole numbers separately.
Oh, okay. So and
In any case, the answer is A. The general equation of a circle can be written as, this one is a standard something in your material there. The standard something, everything is plus. Just remember that. You see this question, if you meet it, which we are likely to meet it, just remember that in the general equation of a circle, everything is what? Plus.
yes, okay.
Not only that everything is plus, because you can see the option C and D, everything there, we have them plus. But you have 2FY, not just FY. You have to uniform every item there, apart from the constant, which is C, is having 2. So this is the answer. Now express Z is equals to 4 plus 3i in polar form. This is imaginary number now. In polar form, what will be? This one requires long calculation. That is why you have to prepare. If you are doing MTH course and you want to score high there, you have to prepare. This kind of question now requires calculation, which you are not expected to finish in less than 1 minute, and you have less than 1 minute to answer it. Speed is very important. I think the answer is C for your consumption. Now, the power set of A is denoted by, that one is just a standard this thing in set. When you are doing power set, the power set of A will be P into bracket of A, all in capital letter. Hope you remember that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, read your material very well. Two sets are said to be dash if they have no element in common. We've answered a question that looks like it, but in another form. They are said to be disjoint. Don't forget what that question we answer under disjoint of set earlier. So they are said to be disjoint if they have no element in common. We are moving. Now, A with this symbol B means A is a dash of B. I hope we know. We should know this symbol very well in set or under set. It means A is a subset. Is that not true? I think that is what it means. Subset of B. Now, if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C, then A is a subset of dash. What is the answer? A should be a subset of C. It's just logic now. A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C, which means we can get A inside B, but we can get B inside C. Automatically, you can get A inside B, inside C too. You understand? That is what the question is trying to say. The complement of a set A is denoted by what? Is denoted by A complement, Abi? But how do we denote it? Under complement of a set, if you still remember, We say A, then this is it column? You know, this is not column, apostrophe. That is how we denote complement. Please read your material. A union A complement is equals to what? A union A complement is equals to. Are we still there?
Yes, sir. I'm still here. I'm still here.
A union A complement will actually give us the universal set U. You know what that means? You know A is on its own, and A complement is
Yes, sir.
what is in the universal set
What
that is not in A.
is
That is A
true, sir?
complement.
Yes, sir.
Now add A plus A
Okay.
complement, which means A plus what is not, sorry, what is in the universal set that is not in A will actually give us universal set. That is, it's just more
Universal
logic.
set.
Now,
Yes,
this is
sir.
the second version of it. A intersection A complement will give us what? A intersection A complement.
Okay. Uh, DPA now set.
This one is asking us that A and what is in the universal set that is not in A, what would they have in common? They will not have anything in common.
No, yes, it's not set.
It's an empty set. So I think we can have that empty set. We can do like this. You understand? To represent your empty set. You know that in set we use curly brackets. Don't forget to. So when you want to represent
Yes,
empty
sir.
set in your exam, you use this curly bracket like this, or you call it braces. Anyone you call it.
Okay.
So you open it and close it.
Yes.
That is empty set. Now,
Okay, sir.
the difference of A and B is denoted by, if you are on that set, if you are looking for the difference between A and B,
That is
you can just write it like this, A minus B. You understand?
okay.
Now, the
Yes,
union
sir.
of set A and B is denoted by, now you see now, this is now what I'm saying. You know that if you want to write this, you say A union B. Is that not so?
Yes.
Or you need that symbol
Yes,
of
sir.
union. So you go back to, I think in the previous page, we had the symbol for union. Although union is not something you even need to be looking for symbol around. You can just use capital letter U, or just copy their own version like this. Control C. Go back to that question.
Okay.
Then the union of set A and B is denoted by A. I will paste my union, then B. You see how simple it is to answer it. Because you would have raised up your hand and say, please, oh, how am I going to write the symbol of union here? Just go and copy it. They would have mentioned it one way or the other in other questions. Just look for it there and paste it.
Okay.
Now, given Zi is equal to 4 plus 3i, evaluate Zi. That is the imaginary number.
Yes.
What will it be? I think it's option A. If you remember that your I square is going to be 1. Imaginary
Yes, sir.
number square is 1. So there is a way to calculate that to get your answer. Now, given R is equal to minus 1, find the magnitude of R. That will be 1.
Okay.
If I is equal to minus I, you know that in your imaginary number, the magnitude is minus I square. If you want to look for the magnitude now, you are going to minus I square will give us 1. That one is a log in imaginary number. Imaginary number, if you square it, it's going to give you 1. That is it. Now, given the equation of a circle, y square plus x squared minus 14x minus 8y plus 56 is equal to 0. Evaluate its radius. I don't think we have much time on this one. The answer should, the radius should be 3. So let's move on. Now, solve the simultaneous equation. You know how to solve simultaneous equation. We have several methods you can use. But from the look of things here, this one should give us, is either B or C. Either 3, 2 or -3, -2. So let's go for any one of the two. You can solve that on your own. So the third and sixth terms of a GP, that is geometric progression, are 108 and -30. This one is even a regular question. Regular question, like it's like it come out almost every year, every semester. Respectively, find the first term. This question is not complete. It's actually the first term. And this one, we'll solve it over and over again. If you wake me in the dream, I'll tell you the answer to this question. What would be the first term of this? I think we're having 243. So the following number are true if A, B, C are any real number, except, look at all of these options. Under the law of set, which one will be true if A, B, C are real numbers, like they are 1, 2, 3? Which one is not true? Is C. If A is greater than B and A is less than C, less than C, then B can never be greater than C. You understand?
Yes. Yes.
Find the equations in X whose roots are -5 and 5. This one is very simple to get. Very easy to get. Just do your normal logic there. But the answer is B actually. X squared minus 25 is equal to 0. X squared minus 25 is equal to 0. Obtain the value of X for the inequality 3x plus 1 is less than 4. What will be the answer? Well, to look for X there, the closest is option C. Minus 5 over 3 is less than X. X is less than 1. Here we go again.
Okay.
We are almost, this particular video will end in the next 10 minutes. But this is all we do, like we did in 101. The moment it's we hit the deadline, we are going to restart the class and continue from where we stop. So it's the same link. You just join immediately. Now evaluate the summation of this. Is this some? Yeah, that is summation 7 when the radius is equals to 3. And I hope this question is formatted well. There are some questions like this, you meet them like this, may not be formatted well. You have to use your brain or just pick one of it and get out. Let's just go for that option.
Yeah.
The union of two disjoint sets is an dash. It means, do you know what they're asking you there? You know disjoint sets now,
No,
sets that don't have anything in common.
Yes, I know.
Their union
Yes,
is actually empty set. There is nothing now. There is nothing to, if they are disjoint, that means there is no element there. You understand?
True, sir.
So this thing will be an empty set. A set A is dash if there exists a positive member M such that the absolute value of X is less than M for all X belongs to A. This is under bounded set and unbounded set. For this particular definition, it is bounded. Go and read your material very well, if you still remember. A set is called dash if it is not bounded. It's very simple, it's unbounded. We have two things there. It's either it is bounded or unbounded, like this. The real numbers can be represented on a dash line, on a number line. No, it's not number line, on a straight line. I think it's straight line material. Yes, on a straight line. Okay, numbers to the right of 0 are called dash numbers on your number line or on your straight line. On the number line, those to the right are called what? We don't need to crack our brain on this one. They are called positive number. Why the ones to the left are called negative number.
Negative
Number to
number.
the left, okay. To the left of 0, negative. In fact, the question follow each other. So the number 0 is neither dash nor negative. It's neither positive nor
Positive or
negative.
negative.
A set defined as Q is equals to, once you see P over Q is set of rational numbers, don't even bother yourself. Under your set theories and something like that, when you see P, the one that shows division is actually rational number in fractions. So the answer will be A,
Yes, sir.
without cracking our brain.
Okay.
The combination of both integer and rational numbers gives dash. When you combine integers and the rational numbers, we have the real numbers. We have the real numbers. Okay, here we go again. If A and B are disjoint, define what was the name of this n that is there?
Not is it not
A union B.
not
Okay, define not A union B, right? So what will be the answer?
sorry. Yes, sir.
The answer will be, is it A or either A or B there? What I'm saying there. I think we should go for A.
It should be A. Yes, sir.
Let
A.
A equals to blah blah blah. Find A union B. This one is, they are using the set builder form to give you the set. So you are now to find them in the tabular form first, then do their union together. But from the look of things, I think option D is close. I have not done the calculation.
Yes, sir.
Just choosing on. Okay, sorry, this is one that will choose option B. Then this is another question. Let U, this one is already given to you in tabular form. You understand? So let U equals to, the U here means universal set. Then we have two sets under it, A and B. Find A intersection B. The first thing you are going to do is to find what A and B have in common. Then
Yes, sir.
the intersection with the universal set, which means when we first extract out what A and B have in common, we now minus it from the universal set. Anything remaining is our answer.
By 3 wait.
Yes, sir.
By 3 wait.
What will be the answer?
So, three.
By 10.
Seven.
I think the answer should be A, because the only thing A and B have in common is 3.
Yes, sir.
And when you remove 3 from 1 to 10, you are going to have A, option A remaining. So out of
Okay,
the
sir.
40 students in the class, 22 take chemistry, blah, blah, blah. This question too is a regular customer in e-exam mathematics. They have several versions of it. So make sure you study this topic very well. I think the answer to this one
Yes, sir.
is 9. That same 9 I've taken. I think this same question was in TM itself this semester. Now, the object or items comprising a set are called, everyone should know this one. They are called what?
Elements.
Elements. Thank you. Thank God I was able to read question 50 in this first meeting.
Yes, sir.
So Z is equals to blah, 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 denote a set of dash. Once you see Z in your number system, capital letter Z represents what? Without you even cracking your brain or anything. Z represents what? The integers. Don't forget.
Integer. Yes, sir.
They represent the integers. So which of the following set laws holds? These are set laws, but which one of them is true? The only one that is true here is A. A union empty set is equals to A, which means when you join A to empty set, you will still get A. That is it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Two sets A and B are dash. If A belongs to B or B belongs to A, they are comparable. If you remember under operations of set, if we have this kind of situation, then the two sets are comparable. A finite set is necessarily bounded. There is something like that in your material.
Bounded, okay.
A finite set is
Yes, sir.
necessarily bounded.
That thing that
If number line extends dash in both directions, infinitely.
Okay.
Do you know what you mean? Your 1, 2, 3, whether you are reading it in the negative
Yes,
side
sir.
or in the positive side, like the
And
1,
the
1, 2, 3,
positive
or the
side.
minus
Yes.
1, minus 2, minus 3, it extends infinite. There is no end. You can continue counting without end. You get 1 billion.
Yes, sir.
Infinitely
Okay, sir.
in both directions. So you see how filling the gap. Every real number corresponds to a unique dash on a real line. I think the answer there is unique point. These are things you will not
Okay, sir.
put your mind on in the material, and you see them, there are questions. Okay, let's stop on question 56. I will start it back immediately so you join. This one is ending.
Okay, sir.
So we'll finish it and see what we
Okay,
get.
sir.
The same link, please. Let's